É, ela, gente, ela tem um projeto lindo. O projeto da Mônica, ela largou tudo na Holanda e veio para Portugal, comprou uma casa em Portugal e ela, gente, ela comprou um carro, um library car,
Yes.
um carro,
Caminhão,
livraria, um caminhão, track.
caminhão de biblioteca.
É isso, um caminhão de biblioteca.
Yes.
Gente, e o projeto dela é levar justamente o livro físico para crianças, para as pessoas. Ela disse, um mundo de internet, o que falta mesmo é a leitura mesmo
Yes.
do livro físico, muitas vezes. Isso já está comprovado cientificamente, que o livro, né, físico, a leitura ali no livro físico, ela ajuda, né, na memória, enfim, na pessoa tomar decisões no dia a dia, né? Olá, pessoal. Olha, hoje eu fiz uma entrevista com a Mônica, tá? Ela tem uma história interessantíssima. Ela tem uma library car, né? Uma biblioteca, um carro-biblioteca. E ela veio viver aqui em Portugal e contou a história dela pra gente, tá? Então, confira aí, tá? Na íntegra a nossa entrevista. E se você estiver assistindo através do Instagram, você pode conferir lá no canal Já Se Me Conta, tá bom? Um beijo! Olá, boa tarde, boa noite, buenos dias, buenas noches, ou good morning, good afternoon, or good night. Depende da hora que você está me assistindo, tá? Para quem não me conhece, eu sou a Jace, tá? Do Jace Me Conta, e hoje eu tenho aqui uma entrevistada mais do que especial, tá? O nome dela é Mônica, tá? E a Mônica, ela vai falar conosco, vai contar um pouco da história dela. Vocês sabem que eu gosto muito de contar histórias e gosto de ouvir histórias. E hoje nós vamos ouvir um pouquinho da história da Mônica. Estou recebendo ela aqui hoje, tá? E nós queremos saber, Mônica, what made you leave the Netherlands and move to Portugal?
Yes, that is a nice question to ask because when you tell people that you are already in Portugal for 10 years but you still cannot speak Portuguese, they don't understand. But I understand.
Oh, that's not problem. I
Yes,
can't speak English properly. Oh, so?
yes, I know. But the thing is, I was dealing with a certain disease, and that is called myalgic encephalomyelite. Myalgic encephalomyelite. That means that you are extremely tired, although it's not really tired, but it is a complete dysfunction of your body and you are bedridden. So I was dealing with that several years, and in the time I was in my bed and I was abandoned by everybody, I was thinking about why am I having this and why, how did this occur? I could not believe it. I thought this is so strange because I was always jumping up and down, doing garden work. I like to be outside with my bike, and so why do I have this? I don't have to have this. This is completely strange. So there must be a way out, and because I was not being heard by the doctors, well, it's a story you hear often with controversial diseases. Yeah, so I'm not the only one, I know that. But I thought, well, I must figure out my own way then. And well, that has made me into the person that I am right now. I am actually dealing all the time with muito controversial things. Things that people have never heard of and sometimes cannot believe, and things maybe you lie or you want just attention and blah blah blah. But I had to leave my country because there is no sunshine, it's cold, it's harsh wind, yeah, and the people don't care actually. So I thought I have to leave this country. I have to go out to the sunshine, and yeah, that's where I yeah. And from the moment I decided until the moment I finally went, 15 years.
Oh!
15 years,
Oh.
because I had to fight to make it happen. And yeah, fighting when you're sick, when you're in the bed and you have no one who fights for you, only who fights against you. Well, it was let me say, it was a prevision, sort of, for the time we are dealing with right now.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay. What
Culture shock when you arrived in Portugal. I tell you, I had no culture shock. It was all good. But that is because the people from Portugal are not really straightforward, honest. So they smile on your face. Yeah, sorry to say for the Portuguese people, but I must start positive, because the fact that I am still in Portugal and not went back to Holland means that Portugal must still have just 1 millimeter more than Holland. Yes, it's true. So, but I must also be honest about the maltreatment, the lies, and the rhubarb, the stealings that have been taking place. And yes, my goodness, I was stolen from my stuff every time and time again, until I started finally seeing the pattern that there were gangs coming after me who knew everything about me, who were dealing with the people that were living around me, had their tentacles everywhere, and yeah, I was known as an easy target. Okay, it's so interesting.
the decision and your life is interesting life. Ok, ela já nos respondeu qual foi o que mais chocou ela quando ela chegou aqui em Portugal, né? E ela nos respondeu, tá? Que não houve muitas choques cultural, que ela gostava, mas ela mostrou os pontos que ela gosta na Holanda e que ela gosta também muito em Portugal, tá bem? E agora nós vamos perguntar, and now the opposite about culture.
Yes. Well, that is from the moment you start seeing the pattern. Like, this can never be coincidence anymore. That everywhere you start thinking that you have found a new place to live, something will happen that it will be taken away from you by this or by that reason, and then you are actually being chased all the time out of your place where you live, and I tell you something big. I had the money to buy a good house with everything in it and on it, and that money is gone because I had to run all the time, and I don't want to speak about the amount of money I had, but I had the money cash.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
So, and it's gone, and I am now like here, depending on, how do you say that?
Camera?
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 No, yeah, camera.
Yes.
Yes.
Gente, Câmara é
Yeah.
como se fosse a prefeitura aí do Brasil, tá? E a Câmara aqui em Portugal é equivalente a uma prefeitura e tal, tá bem? E
I'll tell you one thing, you should think, that I should be crying crocodile tears. I shall tell you what is really giving me tears, that is animals. Because they have, a love. And some people, old people, can be very nice. I had a very nice neighbor.
Yeah, old people are
Yes.
really nice in
Yes,
Portugal.
Yes, some old people who lived the hard life, like work hard, don't complain, and be happy with what you have. You know, the old values. You told me this afternoon that I reminded you of your grandmother.
Yeah.
Yes, there was you can check her out, a woman 25 years ago, and she was called Little Grandmother. Her name is Keisha Crowther.
Yeah.
and I can relate.
Okay.
I can relate to her
Okay.
because you have built up wisdom. You have built up wisdom with your life, and
Okay, Monica.
okay.
What about Portuguese people?
Well,
What do you think?
they suck. Yeah, I say a bad word now, but I want to be honest and I want to be real. I told you 1.5 hour ago, you said, oh, are you tired? Yeah, I'm still dealing with these moments in the day that I found it suddenly. But I said, no, let's do the interview anyways, because I want to be natural and I want to see that people see me the way I am. But what did I want to say about? Yeah, I was asked in the train also 2 times by a person who came to me, can you speak Portuguese or can you speak English? And I know, yeah, they can all be part of that group. I don't know, but yeah, let's be positive. Do you like Portugal? Do you like Portugal and do you like the Portuguese people? And I told them both. I said no. Why not? Because they suck. That's what I really told them. In that same week I have been in the train, I have been crying. Really, like, what shall I do? What must I do? I don't know anymore. I took the wrong train. My head was all over the place, and I said, okay, let's go to Spain. So I went all the way to Spain and back again. Yeah, that was the weeks before the big thing happened. It is actually now so amped up, the attacks, that you can see it as a compliment. They cannot touch me, they cannot harm me, because I'm a child of the Most High. Thank you, Father. You were a believer too, baby. I liked it so much, because that is why we are sitting here. Otherwise, I could not be with you in one interview. The God presence is is so immense important for us as a humanity right now, that the people who still want to deny the existence of God, yeah, I think we cannot come near even anymore in each other's space. So I really think, for example, that the 2 women that are helping me now from the camera,
Yeah.
they must be believers. I can tell you. Yes, you heard her cry, her rah 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 to me, but that is because of other people who have tried to influence her against me again. I know the whole game, but I am so happy that I still received the discernment from God to see through. Yeah, to see through, like, because there is so much ruis, I don't know how to say the word in English. Yes, these are my sisters, because they brought me here. And the one woman, she has beautiful long hair. She's a beautiful woman. She's always dressed in a nice, beautiful long dress also. I like that very much. She says, yeah, do you like it here? Yeah, we have been thinking what was best for you, and we thought that would be the best place for you. So how can I be angry at her? I cannot be. She put me here, so she's part of my destiny. And your destiny.
Yeah. Monica, what do you miss the most about the Netherlands?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, and that is not a Dutch expression to say, but I really think that I was born there with a different assignment. Yes, I had the assignment to leave my country.
Okay.
That was the first country that I had to leave from God, and Portugal will be the second. Yes.
Brazilian people
Yeah.
believe in God too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The most of people. No.
I like your
Yeah.
yeah. I like your I don't know, your attitude way more than the Portuguese.
Okay, yes, way more. Before you moved to Portugal, did you have any ideas about Portugal or Portuguese people that turned out to be completely wrong? No, No, not at all. Not at all. No, I didn't know. Although I heard from friends of mine, oh, don't go there, because they already lost everything. They had to run both. It was 2 guys. They already had to run and leave everything behind. And that one guy was my ex-boyfriend, and he was a big guy. So if he says I had to run, be sure he had to run. My ex. Yeah. Big arms, and he looks like you're my friend. Yeah. Long hair, tattoo here. No, not long hair. Just one tattoo. That's it. Okay. He had to. Okay. He lost everything. Yeah. Okay, Monica. Tell us about your projects, Monica. Because your projects looks like my projects. Yes. Yeah. Exactly. It's the similar project. You are a teacher. You want to work with children. I bought a library, a mobile library. Yeah. For children to write their stories in their own books. Yes. To make their own books and put it in my library. To be proud that they can speak, that they can have a text, and it's so important that, especially now, of course, with the internet, like, or like zombie, like watching, like, but be able to make a text and to explain to other people what is your situation, especially when you are in a difficult situation, like, for example, that I am right now. How important is it then to be able to do your story so that somebody can understand?
Yeah.
So.
Gente, olha, eu sei que vocês estão vendo aí a tradução, mas ela tem um projeto lindo. O projeto da Mônica, ela largou tudo na Holanda e veio para Portugal, comprou uma casa em Portugal e ela comprou um carro, um library car.
Yes.
É um carro, uma livraria, um caminhão, track.
Caminhão de biblioteca.
É isso, um caminhão de biblioteca. Gente, e o projeto dela é levar justamente o livro físico para crianças, para as pessoas. Ela disse, no mundo de internet, o que falta mesmo é a leitura mesmo do livro físico, muitas vezes. Isso já está comprovado cientificamente, que o livro, né, físico, a leitura ali no livro físico, ela ajuda, né, na memória, enfim, na pessoa tomar decisões no dia a dia, né? Gente, a Mônica, ela consegue nos entender perfeitamente em português, tá? Ela só não consegue responder todas as questões em português porque ela ainda não quer muito, mas ela sabe, tá? Ela entende tudo que nós estamos falando aqui, tá?
Sim. My communication with people that I found important, like my neighbor, I did it in writing. Carta. Yes.
Sim.
That is the way how I communicated, and what is so bad about that? Because he understood everything.
Monica, you are looks like a Brazilian. The most of people in Brazil, sometimes we can't speak properly in English, but the most of people in Brazil can be read and write, understand,
yes.
But answer is
that is the problem.
Completely difficult for use.
Yes.
I think, okay, you looks like.
Yes. I wanted to finish my thing.
Okay.
I forgot that the attacks are now amped up, absolutely amped up.
Okay.
The tempo in which it goes, it's like, it first was like you, and now it's like two. What they are using right now is not only me to attack me because
I know.
I am protected, but they are using the people that I am friends with, and that is also, for example, animals and children. They, for example, I am on a camping. Parents come there with a child. They start abusing the child. I have next to me a crying child, and then, what must I do? Must I do this? Must I look the other way? They know exactly who I am, that I cannot look the other way and I will not look the other way. So there Monique goes again. Hello, can I help you? Or what can I do? Actually, we cannot do anything because, the police.
Okay.
We can only hope and pray but that is a situation. Then I have to leave also again. I cannot stay there with. Okay. So
But your money was good.
Money to survive here. He gave me money. I was not all the time, not from the beginning I had money, no. In the beginning I was like, oh my god, how am I going to pay for a room? But back then, it is 10 years ago, I could find a room for 195, I think, 195. It wasn't even 200 a month. You cannot imagine.
Monica,
Yes.
about your library
Yes.
car.
What I told you actually also a few times, what the devil uses for bad, God uses for good. So, when you are constantly chased out of your house and you see yourself spending money, it means that you need a vehicle that you can move yourself without paying all that money to hotels and bed and breakfast. So, yeah, the vehicle. So, in that week that I was told again by this woman, sorry, you signed a contract, but I need to have it for my son because this. I thought, okay, very good, because it's too expensive anyways. Thousands of euros a month. No, I'm happy. So in that week I thought, okay, a vehicle. Same as you do right now. See wherever you can go.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was the same. Now I'm tired. Now I tell you really, I cannot do it anymore. But back then, it's only 1 year ago. I could still do that. That week. So that night, normally I can sleep like a rose always. But that night I was standing up. I thought, what? And I check in the internet. And during the day, I've been sitting with my feet on it was a wooden house on the porch, and I was thinking, me, a writer, that would actually be the best vehicle for me. A mobile library. Girl, I'm not kidding. This is a testimony. God is here. He knows that I'm speaking the truth. If I was a liar, he would immediately punish me. God said to me that night, hello, it's there. It's there, what you want. What? Not audibly, but in a feeling. That was the feeling that I had to search. So I was seeing all these vehicles, Ford Taunus, everything. What did, Iveco, blah, 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 blah. And I didn't know. And suddenly, doom, for my face, the picture of my carro-biblioteca. It was there. And it was still, oh my God. This is not one word light. And yeah, I thought that's the one. And I looked at the price. I could afford it because it was almost my last money, almost my last money, but I could afford it. I was the first, the bidder.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I did it, and everything, but it was a lot of work, and it was a lot of administration, and a lot of calling and doing and stress, yes, but in the end, I fixed it. Although there was a little tale behind it, like what I experienced with the whole bringing from the cameo from Holland to Portugal, and everything that I experienced in the harbor, and with the trying to steal it away by these people, trying to steal it away by that people, being in an office where I see this amount of paper money from the bank put there. So, hey, what's that? Okay, well, can be because everybody nowadays is taking his money from the bank. No, darling, no. That was all mafia. Porto. Mafia.
Oh!
Mafia. Yes. Thank you very much.
Monica.
Oh, I have a friend. He's going to help you. He can speak English. Yeah, he's a police guy. He's not a police guy. He was not a police guy. And they all exposed themselves for what they did. Because I could see through it. And I don't know how God did it. But my cameo was already stolen. Was already put another matricula on.
Okay.
And I still received it back. Because of the grace of God, because I had here and there a guy, not a woman, no, a guy who could help me for just taking the phone like, hey, you told this woman the car is there, but we are there and we don't see you, so where is the car? That was the help I received. And with that kind of little help, I gained it back. So, but I lost my left eyesight because of all the stress, because I was literally fighting for my life. Because when people are stealing away your house, that is your life. When you don't have a house, you are going to die because you're on the street. So with that fight that I had to do there, that was the last fight I ever did. And that is why I told you this afternoon, I cannot fight anymore and I don't want to fight anymore. If they tell me, oh Monique, please, you have to picture a car where it's now because the people are going to do something, maybe, I don't fucking care, do it. Do it and see what will happen. Because God has seen already what you have done. That you have opened the wall to see for me how you are mistreating your dog. Especially for me to see you open the wall from my garden to your garden. I know what you did. For me to see and to experience and to have so much pain and to cannot stand it and finally bring the food to the dog who doesn't even get food. Because I heard this man tell his son or maybe the friend of his daughter, oh no, I don't have food at the moment because I still have to buy.
You can wait.
At the moment,
The hungry.
can you imagine how a survival's force there is in this dog? That he was looking at me in his eyes. He said, God, don't let me be here because I'm going to die. I am tired. So he had survival fear. He must have had amazing pains because you have hunger pains when you are not being fed. And what else? And the loneliness, of course. Yes, but that is so. No, I couldn't take that. And yeah, what could I do?
Oh,
But okay, but God has seen this, everything there.
Okay.
Yeah. So no, it is I also think the Catholicism from ages back, the socialism, the communism, it is still here. And my opinion about this land, I tell you, baby, for them that have ears to hear and for them that have eyes to see, every Portuguese person in this country has to go on his knees and say sorry for his past, for what his ancestors have done in order to gain all the riches here. Because the spirit of stealing is here in this country. And how do I know that? Because not only the Portuguese people steal, but the moment the Germans come here, the English come here, they take over. They take over that same attitude. And they're going to do the same thing. So it must be a spirit which is right here in the country working. And if the Portuguese people are not going to repent for what their ancestors did, it's not my fault. We have already the fires, we have the rains, we have the storms, and all people say, no coincidence. No, it's all climate change. Oh yeah, good. Oh, good. But
Monica,
sorry.
do you want to live in Brazil?
Yes.
Are you?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Tell us!
Yes.
Tell us!
So after all that they have done to me here, and Monique going over and over and over again, starting from scratch, with this thing that I did now, the carro-biblioteca, the buying a house, this was my last. And now I am ready to leave Europe because I think Europe is Europe. I said Europe. Europe is a sinking ship.
Olha, gente, a Mônica, ela vai fazer trabalho. A Mônica, ela é uma pessoa ativista de natureza, faz trabalho voluntário de natureza, sabe? Ela tá dedicando a vida ao voluntariado. E, assim, ela tem vontade de ir ao Brasil, ensinar inglês. Ela entende perfeitamente português, como eu disse pra vocês. Ela tem vontade de ir pro Brasil, ela está se preparando para ir e vai fazer esse trabalho voluntário de ensinar inglês, né? Nós já conversamos sobre isso. Ela é fluente em diversas línguas, né? Todas as línguas ali nórdicas, Germany, enfim, holandês, enfim, essas línguas germânicas, ela é uma poliglota, tá? E agora tá aprendendo, como ela disse, ela entende perfeitamente o que eu estou falando aqui em português e ela vai ao Brasil. Ela vai viver em Curitiba e vai ensinar voluntariamente inglês no Brasil, tá bom?
Curitiba.
Yeah.
Yes, Curitiba.
Tá bom? E assim, gente, a história da Mônica é mesmo interessantíssima. Eu acho que muitos de vocês vão se identificar com a história dela, né? Que é uma pessoa, assim, que tem um coração incrível e que é voluntária de natureza. E as pessoas que fazem voluntariado, né? E que tem projetos de voluntariado, se tiver dinheiro, tem muito valor. É o que ela estava dizendo, né? Mas quando o dinheiro acaba, o valor é mínimo, né? A gente já sabe. E ela tem casa aqui em Portugal, gente. Ela comprou uma casa, comprou carro, enfim, investiu 10 anos, 10 years.
Yes.
10 anos da vida dela em Portugal.
Spend a lot of money. Spend. Lose everything. start over again, lose everything, start over again, lose everything, start over again. Hey, what do you think how much money that has costed me? Everything has costed me. This country has costed me all my money.
Olha, gente, ela disse que gastou todo o dinheiro dela, né? Que, ela tá dizendo que, por exemplo, ela investiu todo o dinheiro dela, que comprou casa. Muitos ingleses, British, and the Americans, and people around the world spend money in Portugal because of weather.
Yes, and
the
where is all that money? Where is all that money? How do we see improve? How do we see Portugal improve? No. We only see people put money in Portugal and the country is going down. That something ain't right.
Olha, gente, ela tá falando em relação assim o que recebe de Portugal, né? Quem investe aqui, por exemplo, compra casa, compra outras. Quem investe em Portugal, o mesmo dinheiro consegue se investir em outro lugar e conseguir coisas, ou pelo menos atendimento, enfim. Deixa-me dizer, conto com as palavras dela, está dizendo que pensa que é muito melhor. Porque ela gastou milhares de euros aqui em Portugal, né? Porque uma casa em Portugal não custa barato, tá? It's not cheap. Buy a house in Portugal.
I tell you, the pressure was going so high, and I saw my money like. I thought, now I must go from being a rent payer. I must have my own something, because I really was looking at people who were laying on the street in front of the bingo dolls. And I thought, if I am not going to buy myself something for myself, then I will lay one day with them on the street in front of bingo dolls. So if I will end up on the street, I have literally been thinking that if I have to end up on the street, then at least I have my own garden. And that's actually how I ended up, because I only had this money left for a ruina in the Portuguese countryside. It was a ruina. It had no roof.
A gente, às vezes, nós que somos imigrantes, pensamos que só os imigrantes que vêm dos países menos desenvolvidos, como Brasil, Angola, Moçambique, Timor-Leste, a gente pensa que a vida de imigrante é difícil só para nós, né? Que viemos de um país onde nós não falamos outras línguas, Quer dizer, digo nós, não, claro que eu não estou generalizando, existem pessoas, né? Mas algumas tiveram oportunidade de estudar, eu tive a oportunidade de estudar aqui em Portugal e tal. Mas quem traz o dinheiro pra cá sente essa dificuldade de receber as coisas de volta, né? Por exemplo, ela reclamando, né? Tá dizendo que investe e qual é o retorno? Qual o retorno disso pro imigrante? Porque ela é uma imigrante holandesa, né? A vida dela não foi fácil porque ela é imigrante holandesa, gente. Olha aí que eu pensava que a vida era difícil só pra quem é imigrante advindo dos países mais pobres, né? Como pobre no sentido, vocês entendem, tá? Não vou me interpretar mal, tá bem?
You can ask this neighbor, this old man that I love, because he was non-judgmental. I saw it in his face, saw it in his eyes. He said, no, take your time. You are first making your house, then you're going to aprender Portuguese. Okay. This neighbor has seen me working there. Why? Because every Portuguese person had thrown his lixo in that garden. So the garden was this high. And I had to take it all away. So, yeah. They don't even know that we call it een schop in my country. Een schop, that is to put earth, you know?
Yeah.
And then you put your foot.
Yeah.
They didn't even know that kind of
That
fermentus
is this one that you saw is pa in Portuguese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't know that kind of fermentus. Where did you buy that? Holland. But so I had to make it clean. I don't know.
Okay. Where is your house? Where is city? Is your
in
house?
the middle. It's in the middle of Portugal. Yeah, in the middle.
The middle?
The Abrantes.
Okay.
It's a horrible city, by the way. A lot of that is what I wanted to say. Yeah, a lot of Brazilian people are being played over there. Also, they come here and they start working in the fabric.
Yeah.
Fabrica. And then they have the simplest job that you can ever have. and being bullied, played with, ha ha ha, it's all so funny. They did the same to me. How stupid can you be? How stupid can you be? Because people
no, you're not stupid.
No. I mean, these Portuguese people that do this, that they cannot change. That it has always been this way. It's normal, and my parents did it, so I do it. And that is, of course, what my person. I don't like to stay always the same.
Monica,
okay.
can you tell us finally message about life? I don't know. You believe in God,
yes.
Okay, so you can
there's
tell
one,
us
I
a
will,
message.
but there's one more thing I want to say. That's crap about, for example, we cannot pay because our government is poor. Sorry. Did you ever go there in the middle of Portugal, near Abrantes? And did you check these woods where the cork trees are growing? Well, no. Then you have to go there and see cameão after cameão, with this high cork. Where does that money go? They cannot even build a bike street. How do you say that?
Ciclovia.
Ciclovia
In Portuguese,
Ciclovia.
there is place that the people can go
Bike.
and ride the
Yes.
bike. Okay,
Because
it's
I thought,
ciclovia.
well, that should be amazing for me because my village was just 5 kilometers away from the next village. And the people are so used that there is no bike there, no nothing, only cars. So they go bam, bam, bam. And I didn't feel safe. So I thought, well, if...
Did you buy a bicycle?
Yeah. That was It was a very Dutch impression. They must have had a very Dutch impression. And I was wearing this hat, also this Dutch hat, a farmer's hat.
Yeah.
And the people liked it. So not only haters there, also people who must be really missing me. I know that. But actually, you asked me the right question. Do you have a final thing about God? What God is doing with this village now is actually, without being audible, He is asking them to make a choice. Where do you stand? Are you before her or are you against her? Because what she did, what I did, was God's work.
Yeah.
Are you before her or are you against her? Make your choice now. No, God, we don't want to make a choice. Yes, you have to make a choice now. And if you don't, I make the choice for you. Okay?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And let them laugh. Ha ha ha. Oh, she's crazy. Oh, how funny. Until that day. I'm telling you.
Doesn't matter.
I'm telling you.
It doesn't matter because God is the same in the past, in the present, in the future. Always
The same.
the same.
Thank you, Father, for this amazing interview. I think we have...
Oh.
Wow.
Thank you, Monica. You are so good woman. Thank you. Gente, a Mônica é um amor de pessoa, tá? Olha, muito obrigada, tá? Pela audiência de vocês e compartilhe esse vídeo para outras pessoas conhecerem a Mônica, tá?
I can now go on my bike. Kilometers long. Yes, I can go.
I can't follow you because my legs hurt. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I tell you.
But every day, it's not now. No.
Always?
Always.
Oh my God. Oh, people, one more thing. When I was so sick, yes, I was bedridden. You know what? I still had my legs. I could still go to the toilet. I could still use my legs. And why? Because I was raised on bike. I could still use. And in my time that I was so sick, I was one time with a girlfriend, a friend of mine, on the bike. And she said, you sick? Now if you are sick, I am sick also. Because I was like, because always, as tired as I was, my legs were still able to, good, isn't it?
Gente, que história de vida, né? Olha, a Mônica deixando aí a mensagem, né? Inclusive pra mim, que sou preguiçosa pra andar de bike. né? Mas é um bom exercício, né? E ela tá dizendo que é o segredo, né? Pra ter ali pernas boas e que se ela pode fazer tudo sozinha, né? É graças a andar de bicicleta. Olha, muito obrigada a todos vocês. Um beijo. Acho que antes da Mônica ir, que a Mônica vai depois, acho que em alguns dias. Antes disso, a gente pode conversar de novo, né? Depois a gente pode conversar ao vivo com eles, tá bom? Beijo, gente!
Tchau.
Vamos falar em português, Mônica?
Tchau.
Um beijo, gente!
Beijinhos.
Beijinhos! Ah, que linda! Tchau!